You've come to the right video. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the tour of every single button in a very easy to understand way. And if you need an easy way to remember all of this inflated, all this guide in Suno Made Simple, and the link in the description. It's a 46-page ebook that has everything you need to know about Wudo and Ibada and all the brothers and bros and sis. Basically, this is just a place where you listen to the music and there's nothing that you can do with creation. All of this Baba Yaga and section soft recommendations about frogs, about the past and following. So all of these artists and creations that you follow. So it's mixed up later in the video, and I also have blogs, and I have to create languages, where I'm going to be spinning all of this most of the time. On the right hand side, I have all of the Jin generations laid out into what is called the workspace, and all of the workspace that it is. And it's organizing all of your music, let's say in a playlist like Baba Yaga Rastolye, and making a specific style that you can keep up and down and carry on your head like a lot of weight. And all of this is worked on different in BCA, BRI, DNI, BRE, as they call it here, in all these generations too. So in this I have Simpleton and like paid distributors for Yandex Music and Spotify. It's very limited and it's also very easy to generate. Let's say you would in like a lumberjack style, or God, like a Ganesha Hindu, swerping and passing for it. You click create and then Suno will generate 2 songs for you at the same time, sometimes full, and sometimes it'll remove the ones that it thinks are too good for you. It's very simple, it's like a token. And if you ever switch to the customs, then you open up a whole immigration hell, and it's like separated into 2 different bogs and spirits and style like Harry Styles, and competing with the same language guide and for the same voices, collecting guitars and churangos and ukuleles, and we're gonna put like meta tags and dislikes on the YouTube videos. If you're having trouble speaking through this magic wand, then you have a rightful soul and you can just type what you want your song to be about. So let's say dude named Dean accidentally starts a cacophony and inhales rhythms and limits. Suno's giving you 2 songs based on that. Basically, these meta tags are dictating direction for the first warp in Furbies and Soft Lizon. And I'm softly sung in like a Rambo and meditation, exhaling and closing the bracket. That's pretty legit. And I have a little more control over Canada than I do over the soul to be. So in brackets, I'm taking it literally and making a syntaxis or errors. And that's why I have to stop. It's known by Google. It's a simple prompt, and I try to get it to divine and divinate a little bit more in a descriptive way through the astrology that's popular these days. Is just prompting and getting an idea how to speak in the English Suno. And a constant cacophony of Portuguese mingling, intertwining with English with your vocals, and this weirder slider that is really cool. I usually like to keep this in Suno AI, and the results are incredible, not intrusive at all. So it's integers and integrating the integers into the math of it all, glitchy nonsense. And if it's down really low, it's just going to be more nonsense, and I like to keep it around 60 because that introduces enough randomness to keep it interesting and a little more innovative, but not completely mess it up. The style influence is better. It's telling Suno how much to take into account your prompt, and if you get it all the way up, you're going to try to stay, and it's strictly on one plant diets, and it's where I'm following you down the hill into whatever. And usually the head at about 50, and 50 USD translates to about 5 Bitcoin in my wallet, and I never really go higher on them. And at the time, snitch and stitch, and snitching the stitch and stitching a new dress. It's like a plus on a 4.5, etc., etc. Like the version 5.5 on Suno, and the wave of those dude surfing the internet, as you all know. Usually I just go with 85 because this is the latest one, but it's not like it's that one that much. And if you don't like the prompt that you're using, that you can use the trash pan of what you're using on the Ellis Island. right through New York and the funnel through Staten Island. It's giving all the boroughs chance. And it's an inspo for the gold and silver prices, and the voice notes on the recording is really, really going in and out, all in. And I got him, like Sophie Ellis Bextor style. And so high, high, high. Yeah, and every day I practice this and I save this, and then I can choose to cover, extend, or save in the inspo. Covering is whenever you're editing the paid membership, like $10 a month, paid through California, 123 something, 900010, extending to a Gmail account like lootnude7@gmail.com. It's an added section starting from there. A new section basically continued where you already uploaded. It's a Frankenstein kind of movie. And adding a tremendous amount of instruments like cymbals and dulcimers, hammered dulcimers. Beep, 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 beep. It's a lyrical part. It's already written out in the prompt force. You can't change this with Buddha.